This is Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Gamecube. This is a retrospect of my second Gamecube game. I remember in high school, I would go to a friend's house once or twice a week and we would play this game. We even had 4 people, which is great. We mostly played with free stocks, and since I was probably the second best player among the 4, it would almost always end up with me facing off the best player at the end. Typically I would lose, but win some here and there. Since I do not have 3 other people playing with me anymore, I can only look back at the single player aspect of this game. You have your 1P mode, also known as single player. There you can choose regular, which is the 2 modes, classic and adventure. In classic you fight an opponent in their stage, kinda like in Street Fighter. In adventure you basically go from part of the level to the other in order to complete it. You also may end up fighting 1v1s here and there. These modes would have been fun when you first played this game, but I didn't really feel much desire to play them. In an event match, you play in 50 or so different scenarios. Most of them are just beating your opponent, but there are some unique ones like this spare change, which when you whack your opponent, coins come out and you have to collect enough to win. I think the mode I spent the most time with was Stadium. Here you have a target game where targets are scattered around the level and you must break them all without falling. The other one is a home run contest in which you try to hit the punching bag as far as possible. I've always enjoyed this single player aspect of this game. Interestingly, how one of the only parts of the game which you don't fight another character is the one I enjoyed the most. The one player mode doesn't have a lot of replayability, and I didn't really have much of a desire to play most of the modes except for Stadium. Also, the nice thing about this game is that you get to see a lot of old Nintendo levels and characters. It really brings you back. Overall, the best memories of this game definitely comes from the multiplayer aspect. For the single player aspect of this game, I give it a 7 out of 10.